Welcome everybody, and today we're taking a look at the latest Arrow Video limited edition box set that they have released. These films are all on 4K. None of them are on Blu-ray. And yeah, it is Jackie Chan's Breakout hits. So I've got it like this with the slipcover purely because this box set is quite large and I have had to break it down just to make it easier for you guys to watch this. But yeah, really like this artwork that it's got going on. It's also embossed. I'm not sure if you can tell or not. But yeah, it's a really nice bit of artwork. I'm not sure if this was exclusive to the Arrow Video website or not, but I did buy it from them directly, which I don't always do, but considering the cost of this, I was going to get a lot of points back as a result of buying it from them, so I can put those points towards future releases, of which there are no doubt going to be many. So yeah, that slipcover reveals the main box that this has going for it. And those are the films that are featured. And there's the back of it as well. So yeah, 6 films in this box set, most of which have another version of a film included, because there are multiple cuts for certain films in this release, as was usually the case for Hong Kong derived films. They usually had international cuts or other cuts for other countries. So yeah, the first film is Drunken Master 2. So we've reviewed this in the past via a Blu-ray hardbox release via HMV. So have looked at it before. I think it was back in 2023 in September. So nearly 3 years now, but still, it is a film that is well worth looking at again, especially now that it is on 4K, and especially also since it is one of my favourite Jackie Chan films. It's absolutely an excellent film, and more than manages to match its predecessor from the 1970s. So yeah, in my main review of each film, I will go for the extras in those reviews. And then secondly, we have Rumble in the Bronx. So not the first time that Jackie Chan would end up being in America for a film, but yeah, still a really, really solid one. And we have multiple cuts for this release as well. We have a Hong Kong cut and we have the international cut, and both of them are on 4K. So I'm not sure which version I had originally in the also Blu-ray hardbox release that HMV released with this alongside Drunken Master 2, but still really looking forward to seeing the Hong Kong cut, which is actually 16 minutes longer than the international one, according to the back of the box there. Now, third film is one that I haven't seen before, but I have been wanting to, and it is Thunderbolt. So this has just one version of the film, and yeah. Oh no, there is two. There doesn't say on the actual disc, but there are two actually, 110 minutes and 97 minutes. So there is the 97-minute Japanese cut, although that is in high definition only, and then you've got the international cut as well, which is 110 minutes long, but that is in HDR10. So yeah, a little bit of a shame that they couldn't get the Japanese cut in HDR10 as well, but it is still in high definition regardless. I just don't know why they don't state it on the actual disc itself. And then the fourth film is another one that I have seen before, and it is Police Story 4 First Strike, or also known as First Strike in some markets. So yeah, this will go nicely alongside the 3 other Police Story films that we've had on 4K in the past from Eureka. They released a trilogy box set a few years back. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing this on 4K for the first time. Although, like I said, I have seen it before. Although again, not sure which version, because we do have a Hong Kong cut and an international cut with this release as well. Now, from memory, I didn't particularly enjoy this one as much as the first 3 Police Story films. I think it's actually the one I've given the lowest rating out of the 4 that I've seen in this box set already. But yeah, still, it looks like it's going to be hopefully an interesting enough one. And yeah, again, a sizable difference in running time between the Hong Kong cut, which is 107 minutes, and the international cut, which is 84 minutes. So yeah, again, maybe I only saw the international version upon first viewing of this. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing alternate versions of these films. And then the last of these that I've seen before is Mr. Nice Guy. So this actually got a release from Warner Brothers via the HMV Premium Collection. So that's the ones that had the slipcover, sometimes came with art cards, posters, booklets and such. So yeah, but that was only on Blu-ray, so really looking forward to seeing this on 4K. And there are three versions in this release. Um, so yeah, you've got the international cut on the second disc. On the first disc, you've got the Japanese and Hong Kong cuts as well. Again, all on both on 4K discs. Doesn't say that there's any difference in terms of length on the. Oh yeah, here we go. So the 97-minute Japanese cut, the 96-minute Hong Kong cut, and the 88-minute international cut. So yeah, again, not sure which one the HMV version had upon seeing that one, but still, doesn't seem to be as much of a difference in terms of the cuts in that one. There's not, more than 20 minutes difference, for instance. And then finally, we have the only one of two that I've not seen in this collection before, and that is Who Am I? So yeah, this also has two alternate versions, both on 4K, so international and Hong Kong cuts. And yeah, 120 minutes for the Hong Kong version and 107 minutes for the international version. So again, a reasonably sized difference between the two there. So yeah, all very good in that regard. And yeah, we also do get physical extras with the release as well. We get a double-sided poster. Unfortunately, there isn't a poster artwork for each of the individual films in this release, which is a little bit of a shame. But out of the four that I have seen, these are the two that I would have given a poster anyway. So yeah, we get a Drunken Master 2 poster with the English title being extremely small on the bottom there. And then we get Rumble in the Bronx. So yeah, that's all on nice thick paper as per usual when it comes to our video limited edition releases like this. We also get a set of art cards. I do believe there's 24 here. I could have miscounted, but 24 is the number I got to. And they all come in this slip cover with, again, the Rumble in the Bronx kick that Jackie Chan is doing there. And yeah, each film has is represented by at least a couple, two or three art cards, and they have their poster artwork on the back for each of those. So yeah, minor spoilers for the films throughout here, but yeah, like I said, there are plenty of them here. So these are for Drunken Master 2, as it says there. So yeah, this is, at the moment, this is my favourite Jackie Chan film from the 90s. Although I'm happy to be proven wrong with the other two that I haven't seen from that period. And then we have Rumble in the Bronx. So yeah, all of these films are obviously released before Jackie Chan went into full-blown English language films with Rush Hour. And then these are from Thunderbolt. Particularly looking forward to this one because obviously I am into cars and racing and such. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Jackie Chan infuses those with his usual action skills. That's what's on the back of each of the Thunderbolt ones, by the way, which is a really rather cool poster, and it's a shame that we didn't get that to choose from. That's the poster that we're just seeing there with just some additional extras. And the final one from Thunderbolt. No idea what's going on there because I've not seen it. And then we have First Strike. Or Police Story 4's First Strike. So, yeah, I love the first three films in the Police Story series. So, hopefully, I can come around to enjoying this one a little bit more than I did originally. And yeah, all of them have that on the reverse. Makes it look like the shark is a jet powered or something there. And then we have Mr. Nice Guy. So I remember Mr. Nice Guy having a really rather impressive final set piece with a one of those massive quarry dump trucks or whatever plowing through a building. So yeah, and all of them have that poster on the reverse. Not sure if it's going to show the dump truck here or not. Nope, it's not. But it is a mightily impressive scene, and no doubt where most of the budget went. And the final of these art cards are for Who Am I? All of which have that on reverse. So again, like I said, like with Thunderbolt, not seen this one, so I have no idea how any of this relates to the film. So that's those, and then we also have a massive 158-page booklet to go with this release as well, which, yeah, is pretty damn sizable, as you can see. I think it might well be one of the biggest, or at least in terms of page number, booklets that they've done. So, yeah, really impressive book. And yeah, in terms of content, she got cast and crew for each of the 6 films. And then you got An Evening with Jackie Chan by Craig D. Reed from 1994. Then you got Jackie Chan's Wild 90s becoming a global action icon by Thorsten Bruce from 2026. A Sober View of Drunken Mastery, a ferociously fantastic franchise by Peter S. Bruce, also from 2026. Jackie Chan's Road to America by Matt McAllister, also from 2026. Jackie Chan, Hong Kong and the Transnational 1990s by Elaine Chung, also from 2026. And finally, From Hong Kong to the World by Jialu Zhu from 2026 as well. And then about the versions, about the presentations, and then production credits and special thanks as well as multiple shots of the films throughout as well. So, as well as, you know, posters for each film as well when going through the cast and crew. So you got the Drunken Master 2 poster there. Then you got the likes of the Thunderbolt one there. So yeah, it's really it looks like an in-depth book, quite frankly, and one that would no doubt take a little while to read, but no doubt will also help in terms of giving you some more perspective on the films themselves. And yeah, I can't remember what film that's from. It might well be First Strike, but and I do seem to remember a hovercraft being used at one point or another in a film. Might well have just seen that online though, rather than just in the film itself. And yeah, then we get about the presentations as well. On top of that, we also get a about the cuts themselves. So these are actually broken down by James Flower. So as you can see there, it's talking about Drunken Master 2. Did that actually have another versions to it? Did I not notice? Yes, it does. 3 versions of the film, or the uncut 102-minute Hong Kong cut, the 100-minute international cut, and the American cut retitled The Legend of Drunken Master, which is 102 minutes long. So, yeah. But I'll talk about more about them when we go through the film itself, when I review it. So, yeah, it's properly talking about how certain voices were dubbed and who cut what and such and such. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to read before and or after watching the films themselves. And yeah, I'll go through about the presentations. About the presentations as well when it comes to actually reviewing each of the individual films. But I will just say this: each of the films have been exclusively restored for this collection by Arrow Films. So yeah, they've not just taken it from another distributor like Shout Factory, which has happened with previous releases. They have actually gone out of their way and done this box set all on their own. So yeah, mightily impressive box set. Now it did cost quite a lot, £140, which is obviously a substantial amount of money. So yeah, if you're not sure about getting these films in this box set, then I would recommend either viewing them on streaming or renting them physically if you still can are able to do that, like I am, for instance, rather than just going outright and buying this. Because even if this sells out, I highly imagine they'll release each individual film on a 4K release itself in these cases that are here. So if you can make do without all of the box art and the physical extras, then yeah, I'd recommend going down that route. But since I've already seen 4 of these films, and even though I didn't particularly enjoy First Strike, it still was a 3 out of 5 film. Then I am already going into this knowing I'm at least going to enjoy 4 of the 6. So yeah, more than worth the gamble as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, but if you've not seen any of these, then I would recommend trying them out. before purchasing this extremely pricey but very much in depth and high quality effort, high quality release in of its own right. Because yeah, you don't want to be spending that amount of money and then not liking most of the films. Nonetheless, so if you've seen any of these films before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on them. But like I said, there will be a review of each of the 6 films individually, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.